All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome, and I am Josh, and with Hmong, North Carolina's Products and Services, and here I have today is Chi.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chizzies. For me, I have a side baking business, and so what I do is about home baked goods. So I can do from cakes to French macarons to pies, tarts, cookies, and stuff like that. But this is just a starting point. I know with pandemic and stuff like that, things have turned around a little bit. Things have not gone as planned. But what the good that came out from it is that I had more time to plan. And so with that, also appreciate that, there is still time for small businesses or other businesses out there. Maybe it's not the right timing, but it's gonna come eventually. So yeah.
Right, exactly. And I mean, of course, this is like, it's really hard to start something, especially within these times like this, but you're still going at it, so can't let anything stop you, right?
Yep, for sure.
Exactly. All right, so let's talk about you, man.
Yeah.
Where are you located? How about
I'm located in Albemarle, North Carolina. So that's about, if you live in Charlotte, that's about an hour east of Charlotte. And so just depending on where you are, like location wise, Albemarle is a country town or country city. And so there's a lot of, diverse people too. It's a small town. Nothing pretty big here, but it has grown over the years. And so I'm glad it's growing, but for me, I know one day I need to move out of Albemarle. So
right,
yeah.
right, you gotta let the peacock fly.
Yep.
Were you born here, basically?
Yeah,
Born and raised?
I was born here. I was the only child born in North Carolina. So my siblings, they are born in either California or Minnesota. So.
Okay, so originally your family was from, I guess, obviously your parents are probably from Laos, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but then I guess they came, and then where was it? Be Minnesota or California that you guys?
They were in California, but then they moved to Minnesota, and then they moved back to California, and then they moved to here, North Carolina, back around 1998 or 99. So I wasn't born yet. I was born in 2000. So.
Okay, yeah. 2000. All right.
Yep.
So then that makes you 20.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Well, you're doing a lot of things for a 20-year-old.
Yep. I do. Gotta think ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so you told us a little bit about like what you do and what you're baking and stuff like that. How long have you been doing this?
Yeah, so I got interested in baking when I was around 10 or 11, and for like cake boxes and stuff like that. Yeah. But I felt like there's always a passion of that. So I actually went to Johnson & Wales University back in 2018. So yeah, it's pretty pricey, but it's not about the price or the money. It's about the networking and understanding that there's people there to help you. And so that's what I was looking for, is for me to get connections so that I know where people are, so that whenever you want to continue your career, that's where it comes really easy, because you already have connections. And so my part was that, it's not about the money, but it's about the people. So.
Right. Sounds like you already had a strategy in mind already.
I do.
That's awesome. That is awesome, because some people don't really like think about, okay, I mean, you're super young too, so now to strategize, like, all right, I gotta go to Johnson & Wales, like that's where the people is at, and who cares how much it's gonna cost, like I'm there for the networking and also, of course, learning and getting as much as you can from a pretty known culinary school, right? So that's a pretty good move you did there. So let's talk about what location you would serve. How far out would you send your baking goods? Like, let's say somebody ordered, do you actually do it all over the US? Like, would you send your baking goods out, or do you just kind of want to stay local and maybe like deliver or something like that, or pick up?
Yeah, so my plan is to stay local and with the community and just bringing that awareness that, community matters. And so I like to support community as much as I can. And so I do not ship or anything outside or from different states, just because there are some laws and, regulations and stuff like that. And so I don't want to, send a cake out and then it gets messed up, and then maybe, a customer gets mad and maybe they were like, I don't know, like there's no legal contract there, then,
Right.
you can get sued and stuff like that. Or maybe like, there's certain like FDA stuff that, it needs to be, your business needs to be qualified first before you can, ship out things and stuff like that. So.
Right. Yeah, that's totally understandable because, you being in the business and you got to worry about all the legal stuff that comes with it too.
Yep.
So awesome. So then, so you went to Johnson Wales now. Did you graduate from there?
Yeah, so I graduated my associates last year, and then I'm actually graduating with my bachelor's next week. So
nice.
Yeah.
Congrats. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Dude, that is awesome. Nice.
It was a quick 2 years, so I'm glad I got it down. So.
Yeah. I mean, can't imagine if you started like this year, in your first year.
Right.
Oh my gosh, with the COVID and all that stuff happening. I mean, I feel bad for the ones who are like, just kind of starting their career now or starting their school now. It's like, it's almost like a discouragement, I guess you could say. Yeah,
I think it is. It gives them, I wouldn't say it's both ways. It gives them an advantage and a disadvantage. Just because for our school, actually only freshmen were allowed this coming up semester on campus. And so next semester, they're not really clear about it yet. And so they're thinking just doing it remotely. But the good thing that comes out of it is that, you have time. You have time to make sure things are right and make sure that your quality of work is good. And there should be no excuse like, I didn't have enough time to do that, which you do, because you're not really doing anything after schoolwork and stuff like that. And you have time to fill those this time slot so that you can practice on there. So.
Right. Awesome. Now, what motivated you to start your own baking business, side business?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like I said, I always liked baking and it was a passion of mine, but I wanted to just share my joy and my happiness through my baked goodies. It's a way of me expressing that, it's for me when I'm down, I don't really bake desserts for other people, but when I'm happy and I know what I'm doing and things are productive, I like to share that joy with other people, with my baked goods, whether it's in my French macarons, and stuff. And you want to also, for me, the quality does matter. And so it just represents who I am as a person, just to showcase that, there is a creative side to you. You gotta utilize that in any way, shape, or form. So if you have a talent, go do it, because you don't want to sit back and let other people do it for you. So go out there.
Yeah, definitely. So if you were if you had to choose what type of baking good your personality is, what would it be?
Let's see. That's a good question. Let's do a French macaron.
French macaron.
Yep. So it's you could say it's 3 layers. It's really not 3 layers. It's like a sandwich. And so on the outside, it's kind of not hard. It's kind of like a shell, and then it's just sort of hollow inside. Also, the cream makes it combine and makes it come together. And I think that puts out my personality, just because we are gotta have a tough mentality and a tough skin. And the inside, yes, we are kind of soft, but what the buttercream, the filling, it does all the joy and all the excitement that's going on. So yeah. Also,
yeah. Ooh, nice. Ooh, good answer. All right, what's your favorite baking good to do? Like you just love like doing it.
I like making cakes the most.
Yeah.
I like to build. I would say I like to build structures, but I just like to build a cake so that, you know, whatever the creativity comes in mind, and with customers, if they want you to really customize it on your own, then yeah, go ahead and put all your creativity out there. But don't make it too like extraneous or something like that when they don't like. But just on the very line of like, just put your creativity out there and just showcase that, you know, sometimes a little does go a long way. So you don't need to throw a million things on a cake. It's just like one or two things to make it look great. So. Right.
Does it matter for you if you do layered cakes or just single layered cakes?
Yeah. So I actually, I like doing layered cakes. But one thing I don't recommend is fondant on layered cakes. I know it provides structure and it looks good, but fondant is expensive and it doesn't taste good. You're just wasting your money on that, so don't do it. I don't recommend doing fondant.
What was the theme of your favorite cake that you've done in the past?
Oh, I had different ones. I think the most exciting one that I did was, oh my gosh, there's a lot. Well, at the top of my head, I did a melting ice cream cake. So I think that was really cool. Yeah. So it was like an ice cream pop that was sitting upside down, and then there was some chocolate drips that came down from it. So.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That's
It was 3 tiers. Well, 2 tiers. It looks like a 3-tier, but it's 2 tiers. So.
Yeah. That's awesome. So if anybody wanted to go check out like your work and the baking goods that you do, where can they go find that?
Yeah. So I'm actually in the process of building a website. So you can actually go to my Facebook under Chizzies. Also have another site through that. It's called Chizzies. I don't really post a lot on there anymore just because I haven't done a lot of baking since. But for me, I think just putting the website together, I will hopefully get it done before January. And so I will definitely send that link out on Facebook, but you can also follow my Instagram under CV_Chizzies. So.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'll put all the information in the post and also in the video too. So you guys should see it around here somewhere in the video. Awesome. Great. So are you taking orders now, anytime, whenever, or how does that work?
Yeah, so I had to since the COVID and everything, I had to tone down my volume of production. And so for the past 2-3 months or so, I've done actually like a monthly sale. So I actually wrapped up my finals this year for the Christmas sale last 2 weeks ago. So I did like a pre-order thing. And so everything's not sold out, but I just chose to not take any more orders because I do have a lot anymore. I do have a lot. So I think no orders now, but wait until January. And so so stay in store because there's going to be a lot more things coming. So yeah.
Awesome. So what is your big goal? What is your huge goal that you want to take with this baking side business?
Yeah, so for my baking career, I definitely want to open a bakery. And so the ultimate goal, the bigger picture of that is go more into a lot of like food nowadays. I have like some like health, I want to say like gluten-free and vegan and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like health restrictions, I'll say health restrictions and stuff like that. But my route is to provide healthier options, definitely with baking. So I'm in the process of like formulating recipes and stuff like that so that it doesn't taste like cardboard or it doesn't taste nothing at all. I want to make sure they still taste like the original thing. And so I actually had an opportunity to take the food science class at JWU, but it was already too late because I was like already graduating. But for that, I just wanted to work with people and just formulate those recipes. And for that, through that, I want to be as big as McDonald's, having different franchises and stuff. So we'll see. I know it'll take a slow progress to do that, but anything's possible.
Definitely. I mean, if you got a dream, you have a goal, you got ambitions, you got to take action, and it'll definitely happen. That's huge. That is awesome. I love it, man.
Thanks.
I love it. Well, Chi, is there anything you want to say to your to the viewers out here?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I know this is this video is probably for the mom group and the mom products and stuff like that, but I do want to say something like, don't be afraid of reaching out to people, and even if they're not your customer yet, they are your potential customer. And so just keep bugging them so that they are aware of what you're selling or what your products and services are. And just know that it will take a little time for you to boost up themselves. And so for me, you just gotta go out there in the public and just making sure that, it's not just about the mom community too. It's about expanding that because, we are a very diverse country. And so for us to provide different products, stuff like that, and also a small business, yes, we do have to support each other. So if you're shopping for Christmas, definitely check out the mom products and the people and the business owners that are on here and see if you like anything, and go help out the small businesses.
Definitely. I'm with you on that, Chi. That's for sure. All right, Chi. Well, hey, man, thank you so much for coming along in here, man. For hopping on this.
Thank you.
Taking your time, and hopefully everybody, get you a little exposure so everybody knows that what kind of baking and stuff you do. So I'll put all the links and everything to your Facebook page. And once I get all the information, put it together, I'll have it up on the group page, and then people can share all over the place and whatnot. But yeah, man, hey, thank you so much for hopping on an interview.
Yep, thank you.
All right. Have a good one, man.
You too.